And let's get started. So we will begin by coming to the back side of your mat. And you're gonna facing towards to the mat. Just starting by finding your feet flat on the floor and arms just resting by the side. To begin, just checking whether your feet is completely flat on the floor and the weight distribute between your 2 feet. And then soften your ankles, your knees. Release your pelvic down towards to the floor. And then imagine that you have like a head spring. Imagine someone hanging the head up, lengthening the spine, finding that head and your tail. Your tailbone goes down, so the lengthening the spine. Arms just resting by the side. And lengthening back side of the neck. Relax your face and your jaw. And let's just take 2 deep breaths together. So you can either place your hands like in front of your belly like this, or just by the side. And then you're gonna breathe in, let the air goes into the belly and then expanding towards your hands. And now breathing out, draw the belly in. Once more breathing. And breathing out through the mouth. Let's do once more. Breathing in through your nose. Expanding towards to your hands and now breathe out. Drawing in towards to the back side of your lumbar, your lower back. Okay, now slowly just take your hands a bit higher to your rib cage. Here. And now we're gonna sensing a movement, lateral opening, widening to the side. So just take an inhale here, expanding widely to the side, and now exhale, condensing. Coming back in, contract inwards. Once more, breathing in. And breathe out. So just imagine that the internal space is 3-dimensional. Of course, from the outside, it's more like this sideways, but then we have the up and down, front and back, and then emphasizing on the side, lateral way. And exhale, release. Let's do one more last time here. Breathing through the nose. And breathing out through your mouth. All right, and just let your arms resting by the side. And now you're gonna start by the top of the head, just starting with nodding your head. Say yes and yes. Just moving the head. And now gently, starting from this point, you're gonna gently roll down. So vertebra by vertebra. You're gonna go through your cervical, your neck, and then you're gonna keep going down to the upper chest. And going down underneath your floating ribs and going down to the lower back. Keep rolling downward until you're folding from your hip joint. Soften the knees. And really coming to a forward fold. Let yourself hang up here. And just take a deep breath here. Breathing through the nose. And breathing out. And now gently push your feet down. We're gonna roll up. So you're gonna come back from the hip. And then the lower back. And then the middle back, upper, and the shoulder, the neck. Finally, the top of the head reaching up to the sky. All right, once more, take an inhale here. And now exhale, nod your head. And now you're gonna roll down. Vertebra by vertebra. And you're gonna moving the vertebrae up and forward, up and forward. Keep going, rolling down. Arms and the head resting, hanging down here. Okay, and now slowly let your hands touching to the floor. So bend your knees as much as you need. Now you're gonna walk your hands forward. So work yourself coming to a plank position. So finding your plank. And now slowly lower down with your knees. And now bending your elbow. And now we're going to do a push-up, pushing away. And now slowly lift your knees up and now walk your hands back. Finding your feet. Slowly, you're going to roll up again. And then this time, let's adding on, open up the chest. So you're going to take an inhale. Extending, open up. And slowly bringing back to the upright position. And now once more, nodding the head, you're going to roll down. Finding your head and tail going down towards the floor. Rounding the spine, flexing your spine, you're going to keep roll down until your hands reaching down to the floor. This time, walk to the front again. 2 and 3, you're going to come to your high plank. So one more, just stay here. Now you can either stay up here or lower your knees down. I'm going to do a push-up. All right, and now slowly lower your knees, untuck your toes, and finding your all-fours point. And then let's just begin by flexing and extend your spine. So just draw the belly in, push your hands and your knees down to the floor and your lower leg. And now slowly bring the head and tailbone up to the sky. And once more, drawing the belly in, really rounding the spine. And now extend it, head and tailbone up to the ceiling. Once more. And extend. And then this time, you're gonna round in your spine, keep it up here. So you can bring your hands a bit in, so really right underneath your shoulder. Tuck your toes under. And now you're gonna floating your knees up, just a few centimeters away from the floor. All right, you're gonna stay here. Now you're gonna go with your right leg behind you, just the toes tapping behind. And come back, the other side, left leg. And come back. So begin, just activate your whole body, waking up the muscle. And left, and come back. Let's go one more time to your right. And left, go behind. 4 more, and going back. So keep drawing the belly in so the spine still rounding. 2 more. All right, last one. And now lower your knees down, untuck your toes, and sitting back down to your heels. Lengthen your arms forward. Just take a moment here, rest. Couple of deep breaths here. All right, then on your next inhale, slowly, you're gonna starting from your tailbone, start to roll up. Keep your hands forward. And now you're gonna roll all the way up onto your hands. So you're gonna extend it, your front side of your body. But here, make sure that you're not collapsing completely like this. So extending from your pubic all the way up to the crown of the head. And now from your lower belly, starting from the lower belly, drawing back. And now once more, sitting back. Your heels, and now slowly again, from the lower belly all the way, scoop. And coming onto your hand support, reaching up towards the crown of the head, opening. And exhale, draw the belly in. Sitting back down. Let's do one more. So coming forward. And opening up. And this time, draw the belly in, pushing your hands away from you. And sitting back down. All right, now slowly, let's squat your feet forward. Both legs come to the front side of the mat. So sitting upright here. Finding your both sit bone. Head up to the ceiling. Hands right underneath your upper legs. Now let's take an inhale here. And now exhalation, you're gonna draw the belly in, round your spine, head and tail finding each other. And now you're gonna pushing your heels away from your sit bone. And now slowly, you're gonna draw your heel towards to your sit bone, arching the back, reaching up towards the sky. Extend once more. And inhale, open. And exhale, round your spine. Relax the shoulder. And once more, inhale, open. And now this time, exhale, you're gonna roll back until your lower back touching to the floor. Only the chest lift, open up the chest, arms reaching out or stay behind your legs, support here. And now slowly, take an inhale here, exhale, you're gonna roll up. So finding that C curve, slowly come back. Take an inhale at the top, exhale once more. Drawing from the lower belly, slowly, slowly going back. Lower back touching. Inhale here, exhale, roll up. Imagine someone pulling your hands forward. Inhale once more, exhale, roll down. All right, now slowly, just move your legs a bit closer. Let your feet flat on the floor. Arms just resting by the side next to the pelvic. Now take an inhale, arms up to the sky, just up to the sky. And now exhale, press down. Lower back touching to the floor. One more time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, press. This time, inhale, go all the way over next to the ears only. And now exhale, arms down. Widening the chest once more, arms behind. And exhale. Last one, breathing. And now this time, breathing out all the way down, arms next to the body and lying down onto your back. So facing up to the sky, look up to the ceiling. You're gonna do a puffy curve. Just checking again with the spine, each vertebra. Taking an inhale here, pushing your feet down, and exhale, slowly roll up from the tailbone. Gently, gently going through each segment of the spine. Going up to the shoulder, take an inhale at the top. And now engage your legs. Exhalation, soften from the chest. Stomach and your belly. Coming back down to the floor. One more time, breathing. And breathe out. Engage the leg at the top, inhale. Push your feet, exhale, roll down. This time, when we go up, we stay there. Take inhale, exhale, roll up. All right, now you're gonna open your legs wide and open to the side. And now coming back in, close. Once more, open to the side. Lateral open and closing back. We're working on the pelvic floor muscle. Widening the sit bone and closing back. Widening and closing. And two more times. And try to see if you can keeping your pelvis at the same level while you're doing this lateral expanding and closing. Last one. All right, let your leg coming back to parallel, just coming back to neutral. Take an inhale. And now exhalation, slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Okay, and then hug your knees towards your chest, give yourself a hug. Just rocking, you can go side to side, front and back. Release the tension. Okay, and then now you're gonna just take your leg up to tabletop. Just finding that tabletop, pushing your hands away. Arms resting by the side. Now you're gonna take an inhale. Lower your right leg just tiny a bit away, and now exhale, come back. Left leg in, exhale back. So make sure that it's not the lower leg moving. So it's really from the hip, away from the center, coming back to the center. The other side. Inhale, lower, exhale back. Relax the shoulder and the head. Last two, just tiny a bit. Roll the belly in. Last time. Okay, and now like take your arms to the side, flow up to a T shape. Now you're gonna go all the way over to the right side. twisting to the right. And exhale, draw the center in, bring your leg back. Let's go the other side. Inhale, go to your left. And exhale, come back. Once more, go to your right. And to the left. One more for each side, go to your right. And to the left. And slowly come back. Okay, now you're gonna flex your both feet here. You can bring your arms down if you like, or just a bit open. And now you're gonna start to just extend your lower leg out. And come back in. Upper leg stay here, and just the lower leg. And back in. Still draw the belly in one more time, pushing out. And come back. Two more. And back, squeeze the inner thigh together. Pushing out. And coming back. All right, now you're gonna go up with your upper body, moving the arms, reaching forward. Chest, chin to your chest. Now you're gonna slowly moving your arms and your leg far away from each other. And come back. Like double leg stretch. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, come back. Once more, breathe out, in. And come back. Breathing in. And breathe out, come back. Last two. And slowly, last one. All right, and then resting the upper body. And now take your knees towards your chest and relax. Shake it out. You can move your arms and leg up to the sky. Just shake it out. All right, and ready, come back. Now you're gonna bring your leg up again to tabletop. And now this time, let your heels touching together. So you're gonna come to a frog leg. So really finding that open hour rotation, just tiny a bit, you don't need to go very far. So finding the hour rotate. Okay. So this time you're gonna just pushing again out. So this, you're gonna sense the inner side muscles squeezing. And now pushing back, coming back. And again, breathing. And breathe out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Last time. Okay, this time you're gonna go up to the ceiling. So reaching your leg up to right 90 degrees. And lower down. Go up to the ceiling. And lower down. So your soles of your feet look up to the sky. And lower. One more. All right, last time, you're gonna point your feet, stay up there. You're gonna open just tiny a bit. I'm gonna turn myself this way, you can see. So just open the leg tiny a bit. And now you're gonna go down. You're gonna go half 45-degree down and now circle up. So open, 45, circle and up. Open, 45, circle, drawing back up. Circling down and up. In and out. Breathing and breathing out. Last two more time. And last one. Okay, now we're gonna do a reverse. So this time you're gonna go down first. And now you're gonna widen the legs, separate them. And now half circle, come back. You're gonna go down, circle, go back. Down, circle, come back. Breathing and breathe out. Once more. Lengthening the arms, shoulder relax on the floor, lengthen the back side of the neck. All right, last time. And just lower down back. Release your knees, hug your knees towards to the chest. Just take a moment here. All right, and when you're ready, just place your feet back on the floor. Arms over your head. You're gonna take an inhale. And now exhalation, you're gonna move your arms next to the pelvic. Just a chest lift. One more time, inhale, arms behind. This time, exhalation, you're gonna move your arms and legs long together. And now you're gonna bring yourself all the way up. Come into a roll up here. Draw the belly in, take an inhale. Exhale, keep going back. Imagine someone pulling your fingers forward. You don't want to go down, but then your belly wants to go back. And one more time, arms behind you, take an inhale. You can bring your leg up or stay down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale here, exhale, rolling back. Inhale one more time, arms open. Exhale. All right, now slowly let's come back up to seated. And now you're gonna find yourself coming to a front side of the mat. You're gonna just doing rolling like a ball. So take your knees a bit closer to the upper body, heels touching together, hands at the outside of your lower leg. Draw the belly in, rounding the spine. So really like a ball. Now you're gonna roll back only onto your shoulder blade and slowly come back. Once more, rolling back. Keep rounding your spine, look towards inside. You're not looking out. Don't cut the neck. One more, going back. Slowly, once more, breathing in. And breathe out. Balancing here. Last two. And last one more time. Okay. And then slowly let's transition onto our belly. So take your time, finding yourself onto the belly. And now let's go on top of your lower arms. So take your lower arms like parallel to each other, like this support. So like this supporting. So your chest is lifted up. So you don't need to be very high. You can also lower a bit down. Let your belly touching to the floor. So your belly is still resting on the floor. Just the upper chest, your chest lift. Make sure that the back side of the neck also lengthens, so it's not cutting looking up here. Okay, now the back leg, both legs hip width apart. Now we're gonna stretch our hamstring curve up. So now slowly, just the right leg here. Imagine someone pulling your toes long and slowly lift it up and now start to bend your knees. So your knees is away from the floor. Now your right heel towards your right hip. And now lengthening back. So one more time. So reaching back up and over, curving in. And reaching back. Slightly draw the belly in, supporting. Use your hands pushing down and open the chest. And reach back. So the movement, you're sensing that from the hip all the way down to your knees, stretching all the way down. So finding the connection from the heel up to your sit bone. Bending in, lengthening back. Okay, last two. And last one. Okay, then just relax your right leg. And let's go to the left side. So pulling your left leg behind, lengthen long. Let your whole leg reaching behind you, but not reaching up, then reaching behind, pulling behind. And now from here, start to reach your heel towards to your hip, bending in. And going back, keep lengthening behind, lengthen behind. Once more. And reaching back, back. And again. Reaching back. And back. Okay, last two here. Reaching back. And last one. Reaching back. Okay, and then release and then just shake it up. Now we're gonna do two legs together. So reaching your both toes away from the floor. going behind you, and now starting, reaching up towards to the hip, and reaching behind. And one more time, going up. So you feel the stretch from the front side of the hip all the way down. And reaching back. Last two more. Last one more time. All right, and then just stay here. And now slowly keep your chest lift. And now you're gonna open your arms behind you, coming up towards your arms and legs floating up. Everything, only the belly and pelvic on the floor. And we're gonna stay here for one more deep breath. Reaching back, head forward. And now slowly lower down, turn your face to one side. Take a moment here, relax. You can shimmy your pelvis side to side. Okay, so now we're gonna just do a double leg kick. Hands behind your lower leg, arms resting. Now the sensing, so reaching your both legs behind you. Just tiny a bit away from the floor. And now you're gonna kick your bums 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Reaching your feet, arms behind, chest lift. Turn your face to the other side and one more time. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Lift up and up. The other side. 1, 2, 3, and reach, reach, reach. Last time. 2, 3, and up, up, up. And now just put your arms to the side. You're gonna tap your arms and leg up and down. Tapping the water, up and down. And last 4, 3, and 2. And slowly, last one. Take your hands next to the chest. And now pushing yourself all the way back, sitting down towards to your heels. And stretching the arms forward. Just quickly take a break here. And then slowly shift your weight, come to your hands, tuck your toes under, pushing yourself back to a squat. So you're gonna moving yourself onto your toes. Just finding yourself here, rounding the spine, head going down, and tails go down to the floor. Everything go down to the floor. And now slowly, you're gonna lift your pelvic up towards the ceiling, coming to a forward fold. Just quickly take a moment here. You can sway side to side, wiggle, jiggle. Say yes and no with your head. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to roll up. Vertebra by vertebra. So from the hip, and gently lower back. Your middle back, upper shoulder, neck, and finally your head up to the ceiling. Once you arrive upright, just take a moment here, finding that stance. And take the last few seconds to check in. Just notice what you notice. All right, thank you very much for joining, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you.